Hi guys, welcome back to another Draw With Me video. In my recent posts, My Little Pony won the poll, so today I'll be drawing some My Little Pony fan art with you guys. So feel free to grab a sketchbook or just get comfortable and draw with me. Alrighty, I don't know if I'll be doing like a full spread of one character or like one character per page. I'm not sure, I don't even know how many I'm going to do in this video, but I have a sketch to start off with. If you watched my last video, you know, but I usually do my sketches on a separate sheet of paper, so like I can just have more fun with like putting it in. It just helps me with the layout. So let's get started with drawing her. So here I'm just kind of lining the sketch with a darker colored pencil, just so I can like still see the drawing while I add like darker markers and such. Also, I'm just curious if you guys are able to guess like which My Little Pony character I'm drawing right now, simply based off like the color scheme I have planned out. Yeah, it's Twilight Sparkle, so I'm really excited. I really like her color scheme, so I was really excited to do this page for her. I wanted to draw her human form still reminiscent of her pony form, so I added her ears and unicorn horn just so you can like kind of tell who she is more clearly and so that her design is more visually interesting. I also made this drawing of her like in her alicorn form and made her clothing and accessories similar to like magical girl designs because I don't know, I really feel like My Little Pony just gives off so much like early 2000s like magical girl animes. Also, on a side note, I really do apologize for the video cutting a bit. My phone ran out of like storage while I was recording and I didn't realize for so long, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. So here I'm just kind of doing the line art. I kind of use whatever black pen I found around my room for line art. I don't know, I just think I find the fancy, expensive fine liners, they don't ever really work that well. Like, I understand it has to do with the fact that I'm layering them on thicker mediums like gel pens, pencils, and paint markers, but like, so I kind of understand why they dry out so fast, but like, it's so annoying. I have to revive them like every other second, and it's just so tedious, so I don't really enjoy it often, like when I use those kind of pencils, so I just kind of use whatever pens around. I must say, I don't really do line art often. Like, I'm pretty new to coloring in general, so I'm experimenting with like what that looks like for my art. Like earlier pages in my sketchbook, they're like all the lining is done in a darker pencil, whereas like now I'm starting to experiment more with like just kind of fine lining it, and I must say I actually really do like the way it looks with that. This whole line art process for this sketch was honestly just so satisfying. I really did enjoy it, so I think I'll use more of it in the future. And here I'm starting the coloring process for the clothes. I knew what colors I wanted to use for them, but I was afraid of them clashing together because they all are pretty similar in shade. And like some of the colors I'm using for the outfit were already colors I've used for the hair and for the wings. But honestly, I do think the outfit came out pretty well, so I'm quite happy with it. I feel like the color scheme was just so pretty. I really do love the color purple and pink as a color combo because they're just so pretty, and that's why I was super excited to do Twilight Sparkle out of all of the main 6, because honestly, like, purple is my favorite color, so I was really excited to use it. I feel like I don't use purple enough in my drawings, so I was excited to bring out kind of like the markers that I never use. Also, later in the drawing, I was a little afraid to add black because I was afraid it wouldn't resemble the character very well and that it wouldn't work well with the other colors, but I actually think it did the opposite. I think it let the pinks and the purples kind of stand out a bit more, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I think she overall just like looks really good. I'm not usually good at drawing clothes. I never really liked drawing clothes, so I do think that this was quite an improvement from like my earlier drawings of clothes. I really like it. Also, for her human design, I added some sparkle earrings, kind of like a little nod to her name and kind of like the magic she embodies. Then to complement her like more intellectual and elegant style, I just incorporated like a small little shimmering star onto her ribbon. I feel like it's a little detail that really ties to her and her whole like magical destiny vibe. I don't know. And of course, like to make it really clear who this character was, I did add her cutie mark very like in the very front of her dress. I don't know, I feel like her cutie mark is like such a central part of her character and like her identity, and I felt like it deserved a pretty prominent spot on her design. So it does look a little chopped though. I can't really draw stars very well. Finally, to embrace her like nerdier vibe, I gave her a pair of like glasses. I think they're really cute. I don't know. I feel like a Twilight Sparkle design isn't really Twilight Sparkle without her glasses, so I really do like it. I think the final design turned out really cute. Okay, so I have the background for the page here, so I'm probably just gonna put it on like this. Doesn't like the background that I have doesn't fully have a thing like cover it, so I think I'm just gonna like I have this box for the washi tape that I have, and I think I'm just gonna cut it up so I can like have like a just kind of decorate the page with it. I also have this cute little purple ribbon. I think kind of matches her vibe, so I think I'll use that to decorate the page, and yeah, I'll get back to this. Okay, so now I kind of have the rough baseline for the page. This thing spins, so it actually works. I think before I add stickers and like decorate it, I'm gonna just get like the second page ready with the sketches and stuff, and then once they're all together, then I'll add the stickers and make them both look pretty. Okay, I have the background ready for the page. I colored it out. So now I have the sketch. It looks a little bit rough, but hopefully it'll clean up a bit when I color it. The goal is for me that like when I cut it out, it'll sit kind of in this area and color up some of the background. But yeah, let's get into that. For the second drawing, I feel like I really struggled with the face, and even more specifically the eyes. I don't know, I feel like no matter what I did, I just couldn't get them to look good at all. I do really like the way her hair looks though in this drawing. I feel like it's kind of like wispy, and even though it's like pretty different, like I don't know, while I was drawing this, it totally reminded me of like the wet haired Twilight Sparkle. I'm not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about, so I'll put it up on the screen. Also, for her outfit for this one, I kind of lean more into her like Equestria Girls outfit design, especially with like the colors of the shirt and the skirt. Plus, I feel like it really resembles like the overall shape language of the Equestria Girls design. I also really wanted to make this drawing of her like in her alicorn form, just like the last one, because I feel like it was really pretty. But the paper I was drawing on like ran out of room. So I couldn't do it. Also, here's where my camera fell. Sorry about that, guys. I did fix it later on. Overall though, I feel like her sketch looks really, like, I like how like the sketchbook spread of her has both her pony forms humanized. Like I feel like that was really cool, that like we have her alicorn form and her normal like unicorn form. I do like the overall spread. I don't think I'm actually particularly proud of either of the two drawings, like on their own. I feel like some of the coloring parts is a little bit rough, but I do like the poses. I do feel like I experimented with that. Alright, so I finally have her cut out. I'm just not sure if I want to put her like here on the paper, or if I want her kind of here. It's hard because I think they both look kind of good. I don't know, I'll play around with it when I do decorating, and I also think I want to do like maybe like a chibi form of her here, or maybe a chibi form kind of here. And I know I want to have like her pony design somewhere. I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out. Okay, so I have all the cutouts I need, and I got these little cute little things. I'm gonna put on the side here, like so. So difficult. And then I made a little like her pony form here. And I think I've decided to put her down here. And I need these little scroll things, like her letters to Princess Celestia, and I'm going to use them to kind of fill in the negative space. And look how cute these are. I printed out these cute little like sticker things, I'm not sure. And I'm just going to put them on the page because I think they're really cute. So let's get into that. Oh, I also remembered last second to add the second bonus glasses. I think I forgot to at some point in the coloring, but it is fixed. Here I'm adding some double-sided foam tape to make the letters and like the quill pop out more and kind of have like a 3D effect on the sketchbook spread. If you guys don't have this tape, you can always just use cardboard or layer some paper to give a similar effect. I just really like the way it looks in my sketchbook. So yeah. Now that we're heading near the end of the video, I just wanted to add some cute little chromie stickers to add the final touches to the sketchbook spread. I think overall it turned out a lot better than I expected, and I think the 3D aspects really added a cool effect to the page. It also really helps your sketchbook if you're trying to go for like a chunky sketchbook vibe. I just wanted to say overall, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys ever have any recommendations for me for any future videos, please do let me know. I'm very interested in hearing what you guys think. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, and then again, thank you so much for watching. Bye!